carefully placed your feet inside the pool and smiled after feeling the cold water hitting your skin. You leaned your upper body backward, supporting it with your hands, and started to move your legs, splashing water. A smile appeared on Jungkook's face when he walked inside the balcony. He was looking at you playing with water. Never in his life he thought that he would came across with this phase of life where he'll love a woman and start his own family. After his parents' brutal assassination, he became so cruel and heartless. There was no space for love and mercy in his heart, but then he met you, a high schooler who ran away from her house because of your father, who always beat you up in drunken state, but life was not by your side. You got trapped between some gangster who tried to rape you. But you fought until you get rescued by a mafia, and that was no other than John Jungkook. He brought you with him after knowing you have nowhere to go. Even after knowing he is a dangerous mafia, you dared to fall in love with him. You melted his ice cold heart. His enemies' eyes caught you and they were planning to use you as his weakness, and now he can't let you go anywhere because if he did, there would be no chance that his enemies will spare your life. You have no problem living this life, in fact, you love being here. Now you're pregnant with his child. You guys are not married, but you still meet physical contacts which leads this pregnancy. Jungkook was really afraid when he got to know this because you are only 18, but you have no regrets. You have already planned your future with this guy. You looked up when you saw his reflection in water. You smiled at him and waved your hand slightly. Jungkook is still learning how to show emotions, and you always make him feel something strange inside him, something that he wants to love and protect till death. He gave you a weak yet sweet smile. You both were just looking at each other when he got a call, so he walked to the other side to receive the call. You are out of city and this place is one of the hideout of Jungkook. He came here for a mission, but because you insisted to come with him, he had no choice but to brought you. You again looked in the water and smiled on your own. You walked inside and saw him getting ready. Are you going somewhere? He looked at you and nodded. I'll be back before night. Till then, don't go out from the mansion. Eat your dinner and listen to the bodyguard. You walked near him and fixed his collar. Take care of yourself. There's always a fear in your eyes when he go for missions. You know it's his work, but it scares you so much like what if one day he won't be back? He nodded and kissed your forehead. I'll go now. He grabbed his phone and walked away to the door, from where his bodyguards followed him. You sighed and sat on the couch. You were still thinking about your life, which was horrible. Every day you got bullied in school for being a killer's daughter who killed his own wife and beat you to death. You faced a lot of health issues and always longed for love. That's why when Jungkook brought you home and treated you nice, you fell for him without caring that he's a mafia. You're happy that you chose to get out from that life. You both were in the same boat and found home in each other. Ah, why I'm feeling hungry again. You walked to the kitchen. You opened the fridge and sighed. I don't feel like eating these fruits. I'm gonna make a sandwich for myself. You took out the packet of bread, but then you felt a sharp pain in your head. Not again. Your right side of the head was aching terribly. You sat on the floor and held your head tightly. Luckily, the guard came inside, and when he didn't found you in the living room, he got a little worried. He decided to check the entire floor before going upstairs and found you in the kitchen groaning in pain. Vayanshi, are you okay? He rushed near you. Please help me in standing. You gave him your hand and asked him to walk you to the sink. He stayed there with you, holding your hand to support with you while you vomit. I'll call the doctor. He took out his phone and about to call, but you stopped him. There's no need. I'll just take my medicine. But I'll be fine. Now you relax for some time. You nodded and laid down. Thank you so much. Now you can go. I'm fine. If you want anything, please call me instantly. You nodded. You were not getting sleep because of the sunlight coming inside, so you woke up and went upstairs in your room. Later in night, Jungkook came back, and when bodyguard told him about your condition, he immediately rushed upstairs in your room. But when he reached, you were sound sleeping. He doesn't want you to disturb you, so he slowly walked near and sat on the edge of the bed before caressing your hair. You woke up with his touch and slowly opened your eyes. Did I wake you up? You sat down and hugged him, making him a bit confused. You okay? I missed you a lot. He smiled a little and hugged you back. I'm sorry. You broke the hug and looked at him while a gasp left from your mouth. How did you got this cut? He touched the cut with which he got under his eyes while fighting. Oh, it's nothing, just got a small scratch. Small scratch? Are you serious? You would have injured your eye. Did you see doctor? He calmed you down and cupped your face. Tell me about yourself. Why didn't you take your medicine on time? You know how important health is. Then why do you not listen? You sighed. You always get an excuse to backfire me. It's not funny, Ryan. You even vomit. I don't know what happened. Maybe because I'm pregnant. Tomorrow we are going to hospital for your checkup. But Jungkook, no buts. You sighed. Suddenly your stomach growls as you slowly looked at him in embarrassment. I think the baby needs food. He chuckled. It's really hard to make him laugh even a bit, but sometimes your words do that magic on him. The baby has just started to develop. Let's go, I'll cook something for you. You smiled awkwardly and you two walked in kitchen. I don't know why I started to feel tired easily. I mean, I don't do any work, but still I feel like I have been picking up heavy boxes. Jungkook served you vegetable soup and sat next to you. That's why I tell you to eat properly, especially fruits and vegetables. You scrunched your face. But I can't eat that all day and you again serve me that. Why don't you make me a sandwich? He looked at you. You should have told me earlier. Wait. He was getting up, but you stopped him. It's okay, I'll eat it, but I won't from tomorrow. He sighed. You okay? You quickly rushed inside the bathroom while Jungkook followed worriedly. You threw a few times and washed your mouth before leaning against the wall. You were feeling so weak and nauseous. Let's go to the hospital. I'm not feeling good. My legs are numb. He picked you up and walked in the room. There's no need to worry. This is completely normal in early stages of pregnancy. You just have to take care of your health and make sure to eat often, especially healthy food. And I see you're already on medication, so take them on time. She then looked at Jungkook. Mr. Jungkook, please come with me for some minutes. He looked at you as you gave him a soft smile. Take rest for some time. I'll be back soon. Okay. He walked away with Dr. while you sighed. How much you will going to trouble, mommy? You said putting your hand over your stomach. Jungkook was taking too long and you were feeling bored, so you got up and walked outside the room. After living with Jungkook, you completely disconnected from the world, only lives in that mansion for months. You were looking around to see nurses walking back and forth. Some patients were sleeping while some talking to their doctors. Suddenly, someone grabbed your hand from back and called your name, sending shivers inside you. You recognized the voice because you hate it. All the past traumas flashed in front of your eyes. Got you. Where were you hiding from all these months? You turn back to see the person who is not less than a monster, and he has become more terrible now. Leave my hand, Appa. You were shaking. I was trying to find you everywhere and you are living your life carefree, huh? You are so ungrateful to leave me behind. I don't want to go back in that hell. And you are not my father but a monster who killed my mother. How dare you to talk to your dad like that? You are not my dad. You are a monster who killed my mom. You have gotten a very big mouth. Is that why you ran away from home? You made me down in front of others. You already became an outcast when you first my mom, and then after killing her, do you think you deserve any respect of family? I hate you so much. Do you hear me? Hearing your loud sound, the bodyguards rushed in your direction. He raised his hand to hit you, but a bodyguard came on the time and they dragged him a bit away from you. At this point, you started to cry. Who are you? Just leave me. I need to teach a lesson to that. Before he finished his sentence, a hard punch hit his jaw, making some of his teeth came out. His mouth started to bleed while there was stampede in the war. Nurses called the police. How dare you to say those words from your mouth, huh? Jungkook lost his temper and hit him without mercy. He started to bleed from everywhere, but Jungkook was not ready to stop. Jungkook, don't beat him. Leave him, Jungkook. He would die. You tried to stop him, but he was out of control. He has to lose his life for what he had done. Yeah. What do you think of yourself? You had given her a lot of trauma. Now it's your turn. I will make you question your life. He was punching him without stopping while your dad got unconscious. Other doctors came, but none was daring to go near him. The bodyguards made the nurse to call the police and take back her complaint. Now there was no one who can stop him. He wasn't even listening to you. Jungkook, stop! You tried again, but his hand hit you, making you fall back. Ouch. His hand stopped in the air and he looked at you. Ryan, are you okay? He rushed to you and held your hand. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. Are you okay? You looked at him angrily and tears started to drop from your eyes. Your father got admitted in the hospital and he brought you home. Jungkook wiped your tears and sat in front of you kneeling down. I'm so sorry, Ryan, but I can't see that bastard who ruined you. You were sobbing looking down. Now stop crying. You'll get a headache again. I don't want to live like this forever, Jungkook. I just don't want to run away from my life. He cupped your face. Who is telling you to do that? You don't have to run from anyone. I will protect you for life. I am here for you. You slowly looked up at him. Are you happy with this child? I know you still hesitate to open up your feelings, and because of me, everything rushed out. You looked down while he cupped your cheek and made you look at him. You don't believe me? You shook your head. It's not like that. Of course I believe you. In fact, I feel that home in you. I never get to experience that love, but you made me. And that's why I fell for you harder. Then what do you think? You have done nothing? You made me realize that life is not how I used to think. It can actually be so colorful if you have a reason to live. And now I have two reasons, you and our child. Ryan, would you like to marry me? You broke the hug and looked him surprised. Let's get married before our child come in this world. I used to be afraid of having a family, but now I want to make one so that I can prove that I can protect my family. You wiped your tears and nodded. I'm always ready. He chuckled and hugged you.